let's get some more analysis on this story. And David Otto, the director at the Geneva Centre for Africa Security and Strategic Studies, joins us now, live from Abuja. Welcome to the programme. What do you read into this, and what are your concerns about the capital of Ethiopia's northern Tigray region being hit by an airstrike?
Typically, what normally happens when there is a truce of this nature, and that is followed by an airstrike, it does demonstrate that level of both sides being on daggers drawn. And this is clearly an element of mistrust. And perhaps the Ethiopian Defense Forces that is accused by the Tigrayan that they carried out this attack may be under the impression that the truce that has been called, or the ceasefire that has been called by the Tigrayan Liberation Defense Forces, is as a result of some sort of a rearming process or some sort of a repositioning of their forces. Therefore, that high level of mistrust, is further demonstrated by this airstrike, and both sides, are accusing each other of orchestrating this attack. But again, it's one of the DNAs of this crisis that, there is no trust.
There's no trust, and also there's a challenge, isn't there, of getting correct information out of what's happening in Tigray. What do you make of, that challenge and even, talking about this story for international media?
Yes, I think one of the biggest elements of any conflict, in the 21st century has been that high level of misinformation and disinformation. There is also, in the case of the crisis in the Tigray region, that blockage, in terms of access to some of the areas, or access to, journalists to get some level of facts, so that has been a major issue, whereby both the national, media has been, restricted or censored, in some cases, and therefore that has a direct impact on how it is reported internationally. But also, I think it's crucial here because information warfare, leads to what we call a psychological warfare at the same time. So whoever wins the information space is likely to win the psychological warfare, and this is why both sides are ensuring that they triumph in terms of the information space, and that is why we see a lot of misinformation and disinformation. That is not going to end at this point.
But it's such a big element of this storytelling. And one more question before I let you go, David. What happens now to the possibility of a ceasefire? Because the Tigrayan rebels were saying that they were ready for another ceasefire with the government. Is that still a possibility?
I think there will eventually, be another ceasefire agreement, but that is going to take time, and it's going to require some more guarantees from both sides, as the case may be. But because this recent ceasefire has been breached, it does present a key issue here. The Tigrayans, Liberation Forces, for example, will believe that they cannot trust the Ethiopian forces. Likewise, it's a crucial issue.
David Otto, fantastic to have you on the programme. Thank you for your time and your analysis. David Otto speaking to us there from Abuja. Thank you.